Why I decided to leave the United States, part 3. Yes, you heard me right. Me and my husband moved abroad. We have been abroad for a few weeks now, currently in Brazil, but we're going to be moving around throughout the year. And yeah, I've just been talking about why we decided to do it and just being really honest about like life in the US versus life outside of the US. So for starters, in case you have never come across my videos before, my name is Bianca Lynch, and I help everyday people just like you travel, see the world without breaking the bank or without sacrificing a bomb ass time. So make sure you hit that follow button if you haven't already. Now let's get into the third reason that we decided to leave the United States. And that's because in the United States, we're flipping workaholics. Like we were literally working like 7 days a week. And don't get me wrong, like I am a very, very, very ambitious woman, and like I have a business and I love working. But it was literally to the point where it was like, oh, let me just sit at home all day behind my screens. Oh, I'm tired of these screens. So then let me go home and then, or not go home. I work from home. Oh, let me go to the couch and then watch the other screen. Oh, and then let me pull out my smaller screen. Like I was just living a screened life. And like my husband was literally gone from like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Like it's not like we weren't doing anything ever, but like life is not meant to be this thing where all you do is work and pay bills and die. You should be out exploring things, seeing new people, or seeing the world, meeting new people. And we weren't doing that in the States. And, you know, some of you might try to argue like, oh, well, you can do that in the United States. It's a choice. But going back to what I was saying in the video about the food, about it being hard to be healthy, like, yeah, arguably we can do those things in the US, but like, it's so hard. It's so fucking expensive. And the United States has the hustle culture. Like just like the culture of like work, success, like just everything obsessed with like, what do you do? Like all of that all the time. And like for somebody as ambitious as me, it's really hard to not get caught up in that stuff. Y'all, we're traveling with a remote ear right now, and we're traveling with like 40 other people. Y'all, I may know what 5 of those people do. We don't even talk about work. In the United States, all conversations, work, complaining about work. You want to quit our job. It's like, all we fucking do is talk about our jobs. Like, other countries work to live. We, like, live to work in the United States. And, like, I didn't want to be around that culture anymore. And literally less than a few days in being here, like, I already saw how different it was. Like, being able to be here and appreciate reasons to go outside, appreciate reasons to like talk to people instead of avoiding. Like, right, we make all these jokes in the United States about how like we want to avoid people and we just want to be in our little cocoon in our room, like watching TV and laying in bed. Like, y'all, that's pretty sad if we're literally talking about wanting to live our lives from our bedrooms watching TV. Like, and in other cultures, it's not the norm. And that's another reason